Hello, Michael Gigani, and this is Straight Talk. With me today is Michael Cheng. Michael Cheng, you come here every year.
Hello, everybody.
You're a feng shui expert and an architect. You were here last year as well. Now, we'll soon be entering the year of the rat on Saturday. And I know that last year, year of the pig, you were here, and you did say that it was going to be a very bad year because you said that two stars, Jupiter and Saturn, were getting very close to each other.
Spreading the
right?
bad news.
Now, you have predicted that it was going to be a bad year, and we did have a bad year. So now we're getting into 2020. Are we going to experience the same bad year?
It's a continuum of the thing, because the actual what we call the meeting doesn't occur. It occur at December this year.
So Saturn and Jupiter will meet in December.
Yes, they were now getting very close. That's why all these troubles, all this hell get loose. Because
we've had a lot of disturbances in Hong Kong.
Yes.
We've had earthquakes. We've got wildfires.
Yes.
We've had volcano eruptions. All of that happened in the year of the pig.
It's going to be continue, and it's probably getting worse on natural disasters. And next year, according to the one,
that's the year of the rat. The coming year of the rat. Yeah.
According to the ancient text of I Ching, there is a formula that which formulate all these predictions. Okay, it's like a statistic result. So that's why I'm saying these bad things last year. So this year, it's going to be. Let me explain in a very plain way. It's like a bird getting hurt, and so it's down on Earth, okay? And it's a year of volcano and earthquakes.
We already had that in the year of the pig.
Not yet. You ain't seen nothing yet.
Really? It's going to get worse?
Yes. Going to be, and also it's going to be a lot of airplane disasters coming in the next winter. So those frequent fires, watch out.
Even why airplane disasters?
It's a bird coming down. It's a bird getting hurt. Okay, in ancient time they don't have airplanes, so a bird is a symbol of an airplane. There's something that flies. It may be an airplane. It may be a missile.
I see.
Okay.
Anything that flies.
Yes, anything that flies. It's going to be hurt, and then it's going to come down. So this is not.
Well, we've had missiles coming down a few weeks ago.
Yes, you can see that.
But then what about? I mean, last year you said Hong Kong was not going to be very good.
Yes.
It turned out to be one of the worst years in the year of the pig for Hong Kong. We've had now almost 8 months of street protests and disturbances. Is that going to continue as well?
It's going to be getting a little bit better, because last year, what is the problem with Hong Kong is that you like it or not, the chief executive office is like a dragon's brain, and Hong Kong is the dragon. So anything wrong with the brain, then Hong Kong is getting into trouble.
Why is the chief executive's office like a dragon's brain?
This is the way feng shui sees things. For example, when you see America, the feng shui of America depends on the White House, how Donald Trump thinks.
I see.
You understand? Now, last year, the northwest side is what we call the year god's position. In the chief executive office in Wan Chai, MOT, or the northwest side is the fair wheel.
Okay, the
fair wheel is moving all day and night. Okay.
Is that good or bad?
In Chinese, we call 犯太歲, means offending the earth god, the year god.
Oh,
that's why we have a bad year.
So to put it very plainly, the coming year of the rat is not going to be very good.
No, but the year of the rat, the year god move. Now, this is the feng shui thing is a 4-dimension thing. It change with time. It change with things. So now, is going to face right at the entrance of the chief executive, but there is no fair wheel moving, so they don't have this problem. So that's why the disturbance will be coming down, but not yet finished. Okay, it's coming down, but not yet finished. But
well, you predicted last time in the year of the pig that it was going to be bad for the people of Hong Kong.
Yes.
But not so bad for Carrie Lam.
Yes.
In fact, in a way, that is correct because the people of Hong Kong suffered a lot, but she is still the chief executive,
yes,
right?
Yes.
So then that's what you said. Is it going to be, you say now it's also going to, the coming year of the rat is also going to be good for her?
At least it is bad for the people.
But good for her again.
She managed.
What about the rest of the world? I mean, you also said last year that year of the pig was not going to be good for China. That also turned out to be right because you've had the trade war, you've got a slowing economy in China. The economy is slowing a lot. Is that going to happen as well?
This year, some major cities will have some problems. London is one. America.
Why is London, America going to be bad this year?
Because the bad star is at the east side. Okay, now London, the Thames flows to the east, and then there is also a fair wheel, the Eye of London, facing.
That's the first wheel as well.
Just east of Downing Street, the entrance to Downing Street. Okay, if you stand there, you will see two things now: the Shank and the fair wheel. Now, the Shank is like a broken glass, right? So after the building of the Shank, the Brexit comes out. It's like the empire breaking down.
I see. So now, you know, let me.
And then now the fair wheel is turning at the bad position. So that's why London is not going to be good.
So let me recap all of this. You're saying that in the year of the rat, which is coming, that we're going to have a lot more natural disasters like earthquakes, wildfires, and volcano eruptions. And you're also saying that there could be like a dead bird falling down to the ground, and so that could mean aeroplanes or missiles coming down, right? That we can expect in the year of the rat. What are the good things we can expect? Seems like everything is bad.
For Hong Kong side first, okay? Now, first of all, that's why, you know, just like last year, I say everybody for themselves. Keep your cash, keep your reserve, don't move so quickly. You know, the problem with today is that we tend to be very aggressive, okay? If there is a dead end, we try to find a way out. Now, this year is not going to be a year good for initiatives. Don't start your own business. Don't change jobs.
For the year of the rat, stay where you are. Don't change jobs.
If the job comes to you, then you can change job. If the business comes to you passively, then you can go to do the job. Understand? So this year is a year of reserve. So you have to keep your money, your everything intact, and also your health, because Hong Kong will be experiencing a lot of flu disease this year. Okay, it's not going to be SARS. Don't be afraid.
Well, we've got something that's almost like SARS, but it's not spreading as fast.
No, but actually, you know, the point about SARS is that it is not actually as bad as we think, because there are 299 people die in SARS.
That's correct.
But a few years later, we have 400 to 500 people die of flu and influenza.
That's correct.
That is even worse.
Yes, that's correct.
But there's no big news about it.
Yeah, because it wasn't as dramatic. Well, you know what? I'm going to pick up this thing because you bring this every year.
Yes.
So we'll talk more about this after the break.
Yes.
But we can start talking about this. You can hold this now. I'm going to look at here. It says southeast, and then you've got like a screen and water with some stones in it. A 6 river stone in water pot. A screen is needed if there is a door. What does that mean?
That means if your flat happens to be opening your main door on the southeast corner, then you need a screen. If you're not opening on this side.
So if your main door is in the southeast corner, then you have to have a screen plus this pot of water.
Yes, but if you don't have a main door at the southeast, you don't need the screen.
But why do you have to do this if your main door is in the southeast?
Oh, that's what the.
But you mean it'll prevent bad luck? Is that what it means?
It will prevent fighting.
Fighting.
Yes, that means competition from outside, or fighting from outside.
I see. And then what about south? Now, it says 3 plants, 2 bells with black fluff. That's going to be very difficult to do for the south. Why is that?
Because this is a year where there are 2 bad stars there. One is the star of sickness. Oh, now you see that there's almost SARS
right.
threatening Hong Kong, and then there's an influenza coming in, all these bad things. And by the way, you know what caused this? Because China have banned firecrackers.
Oh, I see. So that causes this.
Yes.
Banning of firecrackers causes this bad luck.
Yes. After 2003, China have almost opened up the burning firecrackers on all China. And these few years, they start to crack it down because they say that there's too much damage to the city and things like that. Now, last year we have this African pig influenza.
Right.
And then now we have this thing coming in.
William, I'm going to take a quick break and then we'll get back to this chart soon. Don't go away. See you soon. Thanks for staying with us. This is Straight Talk with me is Michael Chang. Michael Chang is a feng shui expert and an architect, and he comes here every year. Now, you said you were talking about this, right?
Yes.
You hadn't finished yet. Now, what does that actually mean?
Now, actually, burning firecrackers is actually burning a lot of sulfur in the air. Is that acts as some kind of insecticide?
Oh, okay.
You know, to prevent this kind of disease or germs from fermenting or growing. Now, this is the Chinese wisdom in the past 1,000 years.
Right.
You know, because they don't know how to tackle influenza and SARS like the Western medicine, right? So they use this kind of ways, burning incense, and then these are all ways of cleaning the air.
Understood. What about here? Then it says here on the third one, it says 1 bamboo tall plant in red vase. What in the southwest corner?
Now, those people who want their children to study better, it's better to place him in this southwest corner to study. And then by placing this, it will help them to clear their head so that they can study better.
I see. And then here you got the east, you got 5 tier of wind chime.
You remember last year?
Yes.
Always like this, because this is the best star, as I say, about London, about United States. Okay, so this is the charm that actually expel the bad things. So you just hang it at the east side of your house.
East, and then it'll expel the bad things. And then you've got here a gray square carpet.
Yes.
That is for what reason? And what is the position for the gray?
In the middle of your house.
In the middle. Okay.
Wherever the place it is. Okay. Now, this carpet helps to, because this year we have a star of fighting in the middle. That's why I had to keep the screen to stop the fighting. So you have to have the gray star, the carpet to hamper.
Anywhere in the middle of the house,
yes,
a gray square carpet would be good. And then you've got moving water on the west.
Yes, this is the place where your money comes in.
I see. So the money is coming in from the west.
Yes. So if you cannot put water there, now keep, for example, 8 red flowers. Fresh flowers, okay?
On the west.
On the west, it will bring happiness and wealth to you.
If you cannot put moving water, you put
yes.
fresh
Same
flowers.
As here.
Okay.
This is the northwest is the place where the good stars comes in. So this is the farewell of
so in the
cherry lamb.
northwest, you have 9 purple red flowers. You put that there.
Yes. Now, that's why in a bad year, these are the good things that will help you
The
to
water
improve
and
yourself.
the red flowers.
Yes.
And then you've got 2 more here, 4 bamboos
This
in the
is
red
also
vase.
for study.
Studying as
Yes.
well.
Okay.
And then the last one, the north, you've
now,
got...
north is a troublesome place this year. Okay?
If your door is facing the north, right?
Yes, yes. So you have to put a screen again. And then you have to put a red carpet. Otherwise, you will lose money in stocks. You will be robbed by people. You lost money during, going out or things like that. So you lose unexpected monies.
Do you have to do all of that? Because some people say it's going to be difficult to do everything.
It's like prescribing some medicine. Do I have to take just all of that medicine, or do I have to take just 1 or 2? That's up to you.
Right.
Okay, you have your choice.
So now the thing is, I remember last year you said that there's got to be a time after the holidays, a good time to start work again. I remember last year, I think it was Valentine's Day, I remember.
Yeah,
right?
something like that.
So what about this
Now,
coming
this
year of the
year
rat?
I would say we all work in what we call the 5th day of the lunar calendar.
Right.
Which is Wednesday. Now, unluckily, this is a bad day.
So going back to work on Wednesday is a bad day?
Yes, it's going to be a broken day. So everything you work on or your livelihood is going to be a little bit of trouble if you work on that day.
So the first day is actually a broken day. So you shouldn't go back on that day.
Yes, the same day happens in 2003.
Oh, okay.
2003, everybody works on that day, start to work on that day. Now, you are a government employee, you are bank, you are finance people, you cannot not get an absentee on that day, right?
So what do you do?
Now, my suggestion is that, first, if you can get a holiday, get 1 more day off. You go back on the next day, but you have to go back early, 8 o'clock. Okay? Don't be late.
If you cannot get a holiday?
If you cannot get a holiday, go back to your office the day before. Turn on the computer, get some coffee, finish the coffee, turn off the computer, type a letter or something, work a little bit.
And then go home.
And go home.
So in fact, then you've started.
You already started work.
Started your work. So avoid going back to the office on the Wednesday after the New Year.
Yes.
Right? This coming year, because it's a broken day. Now, also, the year of the rat is not good for the rat people, right?
Yes, normally.
So is it going to be bad for people born in the year of the rat?
Now, first of all, there's a lot of saying about these kind of things. So it's not going to kill all the rat people. Okay, if it is so after 12 years, everybody on Earth is gone.
No, of course not.
No, okay. So it's going to be a bad luck year. So the year of the rat people, my suggestion is to travel more. Go out. Don't stay in your office. Don't stay in your desk.
Just travel more for the rat people.
No, even if you are inside your office,
go out.
Go to other places. Talk to people.
So that's for the rat. Now, what are the animal signs in the rat year that are good, and what are the ones that are bad?
The one that is good is the dragon.
Dragon is good. What else?
The ox is good.
The ox would mean the pig, right?
No. The bull.
Okay.
The bull. And also the
ox, the dragon,
and the monkey.
And the monkey are good.
And the goat.
And the goat.
Yes.
That will be the good years.
Yes.
What about the bad ones?
Now the chicken, the goat actually is a mix.
Okay.
It's a good mix of good and bad. Okay, but the chicken, the horse, also the same for horse. Travel more.
Okay.
Now, but I have warned you, this is not a good year of traveling. Sometimes,
exactly,
as I say,
the plane will come down.
Yes. That's why you have to be careful. Okay.
But the chicken is also carry lamb's sign, right? The hen, right?
So that's why I say the trouble is not over.
Yeah. So the chicken. What about the pig?
The pig is so and so.
Because the pig is we're ending the year of the pig now.
Yes. So it's getting better than last year.
So what should the people that are bad for their animal signs, what should they do? You say some of them should travel.
Now, this is something that have to, how to say, first thing, that is never wrong. Do charity.
Okay.
Do a lot of charity. This applies to every religion in the world.
Sure. Then that's one of the basic and the best advice. Now I've got 2 minutes. Sorry.
Yeah.
You talked about the Saturn and the Jupiter. Are there any other stars or planets that will affect us in the year of the rat?
Actually, the star that affects us in 2019 is Pluto.
Pluto.
Pluto is, according to the Chinese astrology, is right on top of us. This is a star of revolution. So it's,
well, we had revolution almost.
Right,
we had
right,
riots and so on. Yes.
And then this star, because its orbit is 246 years, it's moving very slow, and it's still there.
So the year of the rat, the coming year of the rat, it's still going to be up there.
So that's why the thing is not finished. But because the year god is not offended, so it's getting better. Okay?
So to sum it all up, you're saying that we, starting on Saturday when we enter the year of the rat,
we are recovering a little bit from the last year. A little bit. That's why we are not fully recovered.
But you say that there's going to be even more natural disasters, even worse.
But that will happen on all the world. You understand?
Sure. So for the world, it's not going to be good, the year of the rat.
No,
for Hong Kong?
Actually, it's like this, very strangely. Every time Saturn and Jupiter met, Hong Kong is more or less starts the flow of immigrants. People are migrating out.
Well, that's happening now as well.
2003, 1984, 1965. More or less, that's the Saturn and Jupiter met.
All right, well, let's hope that we're going to have a good year anyway in the year of the rat.
It doesn't matter, because sometimes people are getting better life when they immigrate.
Sure.
Right?
Right. Okay, I've got to end it right there. Well, before we go, again, I want to wish you a very Gong Hei Fa Che for the coming year of the rat, and Happy New Year to you too.
And I wish everybody a good health and all best wishes.
Right, and we'll be entering the year of the rat very soon. Good luck, everybody. See you next time.
Bye-bye.